Hey, what's up? It's Holden. It's Bobby Gomes. It's Monkey Knife Fight. As we're going to take you through the Minnesota New Orleans Christmas night game. Yeah, we got some NFL on a Friday night. Bobby, this year, this is Bobby Gomes, by the way. If you don't know Bobby Gomes, come on, what are you doing? Bobby G. I mean, this nuts. This is nuts. Monday, Tuesday games, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday night game, though. This should be kind of fun.
Yeah, it should be kind of fun, right? A little football on a Friday, nothing better. COVID season, getting us all the games. So I'm looking forward to it. Happy to be hopping on and doing this monkey knife fight show.
Yeah, somehow my winners win poster got up behind me. So good job. Way to go. I guess we're really going to win this one. I want to remind everybody, if you've not signed up for Run Pure Sports, I don't know what the hell you're waiting for. You're losing money by not signing up. It's as simple as that. Right now, 15% off with the code BUCKETS15. BUCKETS15, 15% off the life of your subscription. Check it out, even if it's for a month. And if you bet, check out the bet side for an extra $20. So it's really cool. Again, Buckets 15, and I'll get you the Monkey Knife Fight promo code here in just a minute. But Bobby, let's hop into this here. This is a fun game. You know, I know the Vikings are struggling a bit, and here on Monkey Knife Fight, if you're just getting into this, let me go back to here. If this is one of your first times, you can pick a whole bunch of games, whole bunch of sports. They got MMA, which is off for a while. We got football, we got soccer, we got golf coming back soon. So that's what we got right now. Let's click on the football side and look at what we got. They're basically head-to-head numbers, whether it be fantasy points or passing yards or whatever. And Bobby, let's throw it over to you here, buddy. I got some thoughts on this, but I want to get yours first on all these contests. This would be the more or less. You pick both right, you get 3.5 times your entry. So if you put, $5 in, you get $12.50 back if you win. Drew Brees, 260 passing yards. Kirk Cousins, 253 passing yards. My question is, does Drew Brees need to throw enough to get to 260?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think right now we're getting pretty good line value on the under on both of these. Right now, Drew Brees at 249.5. The over is minus 124, but Monkey Knife Fight is giving us 260.5. So probably go less there. And then Kirk Cousins, same thing, pretty much. Getting some line value, 246.5, 253.5. I'd probably go less than as well. So it's kind of
you're going to go under on both of those.
I'm going to go under on both. Yeah.
Do you see this being a lower scoring game, or do you think points just come a different way?
I think points are going to come a different way. Yeah, I could definitely see. Obviously, I don't know. Drew Brees is pretty dusty, right? Like, whereas I just think that. I don't know. I wasn't too enthralled in this performance last week. So yeah. I don't know. I'm not, that arm's like kind of not
dying
really there right now.
It's dying. Yeah. And he played from behind. He threw 34 times. He threw for 234 yards. The only thing I wonder is if he's feeling like he got that first game under his belt, and this game he could go over, but I'm inclined to lean with you here on the unders. Kirk Cousins, I think that is actually set really, really well. So we're gonna fade that one. But if you want to, I'm gonna fade that one. But if you want to go with Bobby here, less and less is the call. Let's do this one. I like these little rapid fires. You pick two, you get them both right. You 3x, and you're buying. So $5, you get 15 back. All right. There's also kind of. You're getting passing yards with Cousins against Brees. You're getting 7.5
I would
pass
take
yards.
The passing yards with Cousins versus
Me too.
Brees.
Me too. All right. Now, this is the tough one. Justin Jefferson, who, by the way, 2 of the last 3 weeks has outsnapped Adam Thielen, but Thielen is getting 7.5 yards, Bobby. This is going to be the tough one. I'm going to listen to what your thoughts on this first, and then I'll give you mine.
Yeah, it is tough. It's going to be tight. I'm leading Justin Jefferson here. Overs minus 134 on the 65.5 at most sports books. So I don't know. I'd take Jefferson. I like both these receivers stacked up.
That's exactly where I am. I'm right there with you. I think Thielen might get.
I like both of these receivers, but I think I'll take Jefferson on the yards.
Yeah, Thielen might have a couple touchdowns too, but Jefferson is the big play guy. I'm going to throw the bet in on this one, just a small one, 5 to win 15, bing, bang, boom. And we're in there for that bet. I like it, Bobby. Oh, and by the way, earlier, I think it was last night, I went Kamara more than 22.5 fantasy points, Cook more than 20.5. Now, I know that's a little bit high, and that actually goes absolutely against what we're talking about here in the beginning, but we can get to that bet here in a few minutes, maybe. What do you think about that, by the way? Cook and Kamara both getting over 20 points, PPR.
Yeah, definitely I have Kamara around like 26, Cook around, I have Cook right around 20.
20, me too. So we'll see if he can get that extra point and push it over. Any interest in Justin Jefferson versus Emmanuel Sanders? Jefferson, we could see getting the 15-5. The question is, Manny Sanders going to take care of this? I actually thought he'd have a bigger game last week. I see him. To me, he's going to have to score a touchdown to get to 13.5.
Yeah, I think Sanders is going over the 15, and I think Justin Jefferson, I'm sorry, is going over the 15.5. Sanders is priced really efficiently. They're going to need him though, so if you want to go more with Sanders as well, I could see that. But he's definitely that's a really efficient price for him.
Yeah, it is. Monkey Knife Fight, by the way, the promo code is Run Pure. If you haven't checked it out yet, they will match your deposit up to $50. So you put in 50, you get 50. You put in 20, you get 40 total. When you use the code Run Pure. Monkey Knife Fight contest. Also, Bobby, do you know about this? Take a screenshot of your win and use the hashtag RPSMKF. Run Pure Spurts, RPS, MKF, Monkey Knife Fight.
I get.
Yeah, and we're gonna pick two winners for T-shirts, man. I don't even have a T-shirt. Yeah, I do. I have like 3 of them. I forgot. I don't have an updated T-shirt. You'll get like a new T-shirt. It'll be amazing. So hashtag RPSMKF. We'll pick out 2 with your win, and it doesn't matter if it's $2 bet or $1,000 bet. If you win, throw it out there, and we'll be happy to talk with you about it.
Yeah, we want to see those, especially the big numbers.
Oh, come on. Even the little numbers are okay. Come on.
Yeah, little numbers are fine. Also, you need the meat and potatoes, but we want to see those bigger numbers as well.
All right. Here's my favorite one that I was looking at beforehand, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to put some money on this one. Kamara versus Cook. Cook's getting 2.5 fantasy points. Breeze versus Cousins. Cousins is getting 3.5 fantasy points. And again, I'm going to write it down right now and tell you which way I'm going. But where are you going?
What was it again? Kamara versus
Kamara Cook? Minus 2.5 fantasy points against Cook. Breeze minus 3.5 fantasy points versus Cousins.
I'll take Kamara minus 2.5.
2?
I'll take Cousins versus Breeze.
Boom. I'm right there with
you.
So
like you had brought up that I think it was a couple back. We were on like the more or less or whatever. Mm-hmm. I know we were on one of these.
Yeah.
And you were talking about Dalvin Cook in 20.5.
Yeah.
If you're bullish on Thielen and Jefferson, do you think Dalvin's hitting that 20.5?
I think he's going to get enough volume to possibly get there.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
I never like giving away 2.5 points. It's a lot when it comes to 2 stud backs. I also was leaning Kamara there, and then I went with Cousins plus 3.5 points. But I can totally see, now you're bringing up the point with Dalvin Cook, where Dalvin could go off at any week. Tough defense, easy defense. Saints rush defense is ridiculously difficult to deal with. Madison is back, so he may take some red zone carries or goal line carry or something like that. We saw that. I mean, CJ Ham took a touchdown away from Cook recently.
What I was saying is I'm with you on the receivers. Like I think Kirk and the receivers are more viable than Dalvin. Like I just feel like that's a way, like just thinking game theory, GBPs and DFS. Like,
so you like Kamara and Cousins?
I like Kamara and Cousins relative to Cook. Is Cook going to be, I know this isn't a DK show, but I'm just interested.
This is PPR. So I will, I'll throw a very small wager in on that one since I like it a little too. So let's pick out one more. Let's go crazy with one of these like 20 X's and we got to get 5 in a row. Right. All right. You ready to go with this?
Yeah.
It'll be a fun one. We already did Breeze under 260.5, right?
Yeah, we did Breeze under 260.5.
Cousins under 253.5.
I like the under there. I don't think you were as sure on that.
Okay. Jefferson over 71.5 receiving yards. I think Alvin Kamara, the books don't want you to lay down on this because they had like over 5.5 was minus 190 or something like that. It was a joke. I think it's completely within the realm of possibilities to get 7 or more catches. I'm going to go more on that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he gets more. Jefferson over 71.5. He's right now at over 65.5 minus 134.
Ooh, so what do you think?
That's what I'm saying is I might go under 71, but okay. I do like Jefferson.
All right, we'll go under 71.5. That's fine with me.
Kamara over on 6.5.
And then Cook, 86.5 rushing yards.
Cook, 86.5.
I'm banging under.
I'd go under.
I'm banging under. And I'll do
I'll take the under there.
Do a little $5 wager there, see if we can return for $100. So that's our picks there. Again, Monkey Knife Fight. It's really fun. We're completely addicted to it. It seems like in a good way. Hoop. Now NBA is underway. AP is crushing this now. Hoop is giving out picks in our dedicated Discord channel. So we're just giving out picks. Subscribers, we all bounce ideas off each other the whole time. So that's what we're going to go with here. The ones we made was Cousins and Thielen. We've got Breeze, Cousins, Jefferson, Kamara, Cook. You can see there. And then Kamara plus 2.5 over Cook, and Cousins plus 3.5 over Breeze. And that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. And again, if you play NBA, I want to throw this up here real quick. This will be the Bucks and the Warriors, and it's the same thing, except in the NBA, they got like 4-point plays and scoring champs and fantasy challenges, whole bunch of new stuff to do there. Again, sign up, use the code RUNPURE for a matching deposit up to $50. Bobby Gomes, awesome to see you again, buddy. Thank you very much for the time and hopping on quick, on quick notice. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, very good. And again, if you haven't signed up for Run Pure Sports, what the hell are you waiting for? What are you doing? Buckets 15. It's NBA season. Our guys are crushing again. For Bobby Gomes, I'm Holden. Simon, thanks so much for running this behind the scenes, and keep running pure.